She invited 3 persons to see the same opportunity as her. It's as simple as that. I always tell people, please don't run after jokers in this business. And you could record that too. I like that. Don't run after jokers. Listen, I've been in this business since May 2016. And let me tell you something. If I had depended on the people who I went after, I would have been discouraged and I would have flopped out of the business. Because let me tell you something. When you're looking at things like this, it's easy to hang out on Porterski Dock and happy hour with some people. But when it's time for little business concepts like this, it ain't on your right. You will literally get cut off. Like, seriously, like, but I ain't talking to you no more because that's what I into that. And that's real. I've experienced that. The people who I think would have jumped on, believe you me, they was like, buddy, that's a pyramid scam, that's a this, that's a that. I hear it all the time. So, my encouragement to you is when you select your people with wisdom and those that think like you. Fair enough statement? Okay, so let's move on. Marina, very good. Yeah, hold on. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so, all right, Gerson, my friend. There you go, I can use you. This is Gerson, right? You put G there. She decided to come in at a VIP level. So she just spent her 2,020 euros and she got a big package. Okay, boom. All right, fair enough, right? I need a name of a guest. Don't let me say any, many, miny, mo. Somebody give me a name. Kennedy. Where Kennedy? That's my boy right there, Kennedy. I think I can spell Kennedy. I can put Ken. Yeah, I can put Ken before I mess up. Oh, that's Kennedy there. That's a bad shape of Kennedy. Yeah, I can put Ken. That's fine. I can call you Ken, right? All right, that's Ken. So this is Bertha, and this is Ken, and this is Marina. Ah, you're right on it, Marina. Okay? All right. So, Ken, you purchased a gold package. You spent 990 euros, and they sent you your package. Fair enough? Hi, family. How are you? What's your name, honey? Arnett. I can remember that, Arnett, because I know somebody named Arnett. R-N-E-T-T-E, right? That's how you spell it? No. I still spell it wrong? It's A-R-N-T-T-E, A-R-N. Yeah. Y'all did grade me for that because I need to get A+ for that and send a report card to my parents' place. I need to send that. I can get a little allowance or something like that. Okay, so you purchased the same package as Marina. Okay. Boy, like yours is nice. Okay, so you paid your 400. Okay, watch this now. My job is to show you the first way you just got paid. Hold on, who organization this is? This your organization. No. So I want to show you your money. Watch this. The first way she got paid in this business, remember she came in at a silver package. The first way she got paid was a direct commission of 10%. Fair enough, everybody saw that, right? So let's see what 10% works out to. 10% of Gersta's gold VIP package is 200.00 euro. Everybody saw that? Simple percentage. That part is easy. Okay? 10% of Ken's package is 99.00 euro. I feel good, yeah? Everybody saw that? 10% of Arnett's package is 40.00 euro. So that's 341.00 euro that Marina just got. Everybody saw that, right? Simple percentage calculations, right, DJ? Right, that's a direct commission. Now I like direct commission, right? That's good. But I rather units, and you can see why in a minute. So in US,
when is the direct commission paid?
Good question. Good, very. He say, when is the direct commission paid? Let me tell you something, yeah. Where this thing so good? You see your money immediately. Like you can't even blink fast enough. When this go down, you see your money in your back office just like that. However, every Friday is payday. So let's say you make that money now. You only get paid tomorrow. But the following Friday is when they're going to dump that on your master debit card. Fair enough? Everybody understand that? That's good? Does that answer your question? Good question, Mr. Nixon. All right? So that's how the system works. So you just made $398 US or BSD by doing what? Did she show the presentation? No. Did she make the money?
Yes.
Man, listen, John. You see that, right? You see how easy it was? Go ahead, Miss Arnett at the back. Good question. It's paid in euro. So that's why if you made 341, you notice that the US amount is more. Yes, so it's paid in euro. So that means you have more on your card than what you see in your back office.
More spending power.
Exactly, more spending power. I like how you put it. Exactly. So everybody understand that? Okay, so watch this now. This is going to get interesting right here. Remember that you made the 398 in US. Marina, I got it. I just said it right just now. I get it. Yeah, Marina. Okay. You remember I told you everything in this business is units, Miss Baltimore. Units is a monster, Miss Ingrid, in this business. Because you're going to be able to see how you make the money even while you sleep. And that is the aim. Remember I said, if you trading time for money and you ain't got no more time, that means you ain't got no more money. So it only makes sense to do what the millionaires do. Have money come in while they sleeping. Makes sense, right? Watch how the units this work. Everything about this entire business is about units. You saw the 1 gram of gold that I gave you. This even comes with 1 unit attached to it. Y'all can see where I go in a minute. So if everything in this business, Miss Linda, is about the units, that means all of these packages comes with units attached to it. Watch this. Gertha, your package came with 100 units. Y'all saw it? So she have 100 units just come with her package. Okay. Ken, your package came with 50 units. Annette, your package came with 20 units. Everybody saw that, right? This automatic, this is tied to the package. Okay. Marina. Yeah, y'all should give me a round of applause or something. I like that. That's a good. I get it. Okay. I want you to consider the imaginary line down the center here. Marina, this is you. This is your left side and this is your right side. So you have 2 tapes. Left and right. You follow me, right? Watch this now. You see the units that just came up in your organization? It's time for you to get money. Again, outside of your direct commission. You see this 2550? Always remember that. That's a set accounting ratio that Karatbars uses to calculate your money. That's what that is. So I'm going to show you how to use that. That's like the register in the food store. It calculates your item when you bring it to the belt. Fair enough? Watch this. You see the 50? Always remember, no matter what happens in this business, remember you have a left and a right side. No matter what happens in this business, the 50 always divide into the higher side. Everybody follow me? What's the higher side in Marina's organization? The left side. Why is that the higher side? Because girls will purchase a what? A VIP package. Make sense? Okay, so 50 divided into the 100 goes how many times? 2 times. So Marina, that just went to you. Okay. The 25 is going to divide into the remaining side. You have 70 units. So 25 will go into the 70 twice, but it's going to leave a remainder of 20 units, which doesn't flush. That stays there until you bring up more units so that you get paid again. Fair enough? Okay, so 25 will go into the 52 times. So what you want to do is that goes to Marina. You follow me? So you just get paid 2 more times in the business. You already get your direct commission. Watch what you get paid again. You came in at a silver package. You saw that, Nixon? She got a 10% direct commission. Now she's going to get paid 40 euros times 2. 40 plus 40? 80. Okay, so that's 421.00 euro that you just made. Did you show the presentation?
No.
No? Did you make the money?
Yep.
You're a happy camper. That's right. So all she did was invited like-minded person like herself. That should be pretty easy. All right? And she made 421 euro. What that is in US is 498 in US. Could be more depending on the exchange rate. Yeah. And you say when is what?
When is that paid?
There you go. He said when does that paid? In what we call your back office, it shows it's like a line. Commissions made this week. You follow me? So it's going to go to that line. When it moves to the next line, which will say pending dual payout, That means the Friday would come in, that money will be dumped on your card. The good thing, Mr. Nixon, is no matter what the money is you make in this business, it ain't no secret. It's going to show up immediately in your back office. I mean it like literally like in your face. Until it's dumped on your master debit card.
So it's all live.
It's all live. Good point. It's all live. All live. It don't ain't no lag in this, Miss Ingrid. Ain't no lag. And some of y'all who are affiliates, y'all done experienced this. I know I done experienced it heavy. Seriously. Go ahead, Mr. Ken.
If you have let's say you have a gold pocket.
Right.
Then you go to something free. Right?
Right.
How do you purchase more units?
Okay. Good. Okay. Good question. You can't purchase units in this business. Units is automatically attributed to you via your team. You can't purchase units. Yeah, refer. But the thing is, as I go on, you will see how those units come up to you with no effort of yourself. That's the interesting part in this business, and that's the part that I really want everybody to see. Because this is now, when you talk about residual income, it happens through those units. Okay, so you can't purchase units. Units come up to you as a result of people in your organization. Remember, always remember, Marian, this is a gold-saving business, okay? That's what this does. You save gold, okay? So the gold benefits the person who is saving it, as well as it benefits the person who you invited to the meeting, who came on this opportunity as a result of you bringing them to the meeting anyhow.
So you could say, sorry.
Somebody? Go ahead, Gertrude.
After you buy the VIP gold.
VIP package, yeah.
So it's staying there, you don't have to do nothing else, or you have to keep bringing people more.
Okay, good question what she asked. Okay, put it like this. If let's say you open up a shop, hold on. I cannot tell you that what I explained to you will work with no effort of yours. Honestly, I can't tell you that. What you put into the business is what you're going to get out.
It's a labor of love.
Exactly. However, when you're talking about residual, right? Residual means you do the work one time, and by choice of yours, you could let it run and you will continue to receive the money. It's like when the cable man come to your house to put on the cable box. He do that work one time, and guess what you have to do every month? You better pay that bill. You ain't gonna be watching no ESPN or whatever on the news channel up and there. No. So that's the whole idea, is to set this up where this run off its own. I'll tell you one thing, Miss Linda, by the time this is running off its own, you're gonna have so much love for the business. You even ain't gonna want to leave. I'm telling you. You see? So it isn't about the only way you get paid. It's just bringing on people. That's why I remind people that it's a gold-saving business. And all you're really doing is encouraging people to do the same thing, saving gold. Fair enough? Go ahead, sir. No, what she would do is her team, so she can register her people. Why I say that? It's because you see, like, oh, I have Gertha on the left side and I have Ken on the right. She might want it different. She might want to put Annette on the left and put Ken on the left and put Gertha on the right. It's up to her because it's like your own business. So you know your people well enough, right? You ain't gonna take the accounting and put them in the warehouse. Make sense, Ken? Make sense, right? So you building your organization, but I'll tell you one thing, when you done put your people, they set there for life. You can't shuffle them.
Like what I would do if it's two aggressive people who I know turning on there.
Right.
I wouldn't put two of them close.
Exactly.
One here, one on the other side.
Exactly. That's what you do. That's how you build your organization. Because you know you're weak from your strong. You know how to manage it. Both sides of it, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so what's the units, right? You see how the units I just calculated using the 2550. And guess what? Marina, you got your 400, that's almost $500 you got, right? Easy. Folks, Boy, if I never tell you nothing else tonight, let me tell you something. The beauty of this business, it wouldn't have made no sense if we were not able to make the money while we sleep. That's the whole idea, you know, because we laboring hard. Many of us come from work and we exhausted. Seriously, like we labor hard. And by the time as you lay your head down tonight, you gotta wake up early in the morning to go do the same thing what you did today. Fair enough statement? Watch how this money has happened. Watch this very, very carefully. Okay, there's something. Now you got yourself a VIP package, right? So you're a business-minded woman. You got yourself a VIP package. What y'all think Gertha is gonna go and do? Mother said. Think about it for a minute now. She done invest her money. So she won't get that money back. Business thinking. What they gonna ask her? What package she coming at? VIP. What you think they gonna do? Hello. That's what they gonna do. I'm telling you. I've seen it over and over again. So guess what just happened? Watch this. First of all, Gertha. Now, you know you ain't getting no 10% like what Marina got. You know why? It's because you purchased a VIP. So what percentage y'all think she getting? 20%. Ah, boy, like y'all. So she getting 20% of all those packages, Mr. Henry. Let's see the figure. 20% of one of those packages is 404. 20% past the P of the next package is 404. Of another package is 404. So Gertha, that's 1,212 that you just made. That's about $1,400 in US that you just made off a direct commission. What did she do? All she did was bring somebody to see the same opportunity she saw. Oh boy, I feel so good.
She met the people who got money.
Are you serious? That's it? Like, listen, I just have to take pills to sleep, you know, because every time I show a presentation, I can't go sleep. I serious because this thing real. I live in this thing right now. Okay, so that's your direct commission, but you ain't finished getting paid yet. Watch this. You remember she got her direct commission too. But guess what happened? You remember those units? Ah, boy, we coming right back to them units. Watch this. All of those packages come with 100 units attached to it. You remember your package had the 100 units attached to it, what Marina benefited from? So now you also have 100 units to all of those packages. You remember how I tell you all to calculate the units? The 50 divided into what side? The higher side. So 50 is going to go into what? 200 how many times? 4 times. Gertha, that just went to you. The 25 is going to go into the 100 how many times? 4 times. Gertha, that just went to you. So Gertha, you just got paid 4 more times in the business outside of your 1,212 euro dollars. Watch what just happened. 4. Remember now, the 50 goes into the 200 4 times, the 25 goes 4 times. See, to Mr. Nixon's point, you need both sides to get paid. Just remember that. That's why it's important to build both sides. Just like I was talking about balancing it, it's important to build both sides. Okay? So, watch this. You got your direct commission. You see how we calculated those units in your business? You just get paid 4 more times. What you think, you got paid at that? No, sir. You got paid at 80 euros times 2.
Times 4.
Times 4, sorry, times 4. Which is what? 320. Right? So that's 1,532 euro that you just made. That's about $1,800 you just made in US. You just about to pay off for your VIP package. And don't you dare think for a minute that people ain't eating them packages up. This country on fire. This is the fastest growing country in the world in Karatbars. In over 120 countries. We have the most directors in the world right here in the Bahamas. And guess what? We only got 11,000 people who are already in the business in the Bahamas. Brado, telling you. Nothing to play with. So you already make $1,800, you already just about to pay off for your VIP package. Now here's the part, chef, what I want everybody to get. Watch this, Ms. Annette. Watch this, right? You remember I tell you all about making the money while you sleep. This is the sweet part. I just pass out on this one. Watch this. Let me show you something. Okay, Gertha, I can move your money. You done got that inside your head. You don't need to see that on this board no more. You need that in pocket, right? Watch what just happened. Okay. Remember you got your direct commission already. Okay? So you remember I told you the units, Ken, in this business is everything. Okay, now, Marina, you need to make money while you sleep. That's what you need to do. So guess what? If the units is everything in this business, guess what just happened to you? You just got 100, 200, 300 units just come up to your left. What you do for that?
Nothing but sleep.
Mother said. I'm finished. I'm tired. I'm done. Listen to me. Look, let me say that again. Let me say that again for everybody before I get a little overly excited, right? Let me say that again. Watch this. Watch. Watch this. Okay. This your people. Marina, you ain't know what she doing? No. She doing this off her will because she got her own debt to pay. She ain't doing this for you. Now you invited her, but she ain't doing this for you. She doing this for herself. This her people. You went to bed and you had no units on your left side. And you woke up the next morning and you get 300 units sitting on your left side. I mean the laugh, sorry. Make sure you cut that out your video, big brother. Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying? That's why I tell you the units is everything in this business. Guess what? Marina, 300 just come up on your side. But guess what's going to happen to you for the rest of your life? What happens when her people them start to get more people? Oh, sugar man, look here. See ya? What happens then? What happens then? And this goes on to infinity. This doesn't stop, guys. This goes on forever. And guess what's happening to you, Marina? Units, 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 units. All right, Ken, you ain't start your damage yet. What happens when you start doing damage on your side? Miss Anne, what happens when you start doing the this goes on for infinity. What you think happening? Units, units, units. It ain't never stopping. Man, don't make sure I edit the video, man, because I didn't know the order. It ain't never stopping. You're following me with that?
I have one more question.
Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
So you said true growth, right?
Right.
The units will increase. You get paid for the same units every week.
Okay, let me see if I understand you. If you get paid from the same.
So you started off at 100 units on the left side, 70 units on the right side. Right?
Right.
A tree grew. She had 400 units on the left side. Basically, Marina,
right?
She started a tree.
Right.
She started a tree. She has 400 on the left side. And she has that one on the right side.
Right.
So you continuously get paid for the same units every week.
Guess what? Hold on. To your point. That's a very good question, right? Let me tell you. Once you've used the units and get paid from it, okay, so it's like you trading. They took your units and they paid you money.
Right.
But here's the major point. The units never stop flowing. Always remember this. This is a goal-saving business. So let's just say people ain't joining in your organization, but people buying gold. 300 persons in this business buying 1 gram of gold per week is already $15,000 a year. And they're buying gold for you, Ken. They buying gold because they know what's happening financially around the world. Everybody trying to acquire gold for themselves. So, let's say people don't get packages, but people buying that gold, you got units coming up to you. Because, put it like this, no matter what Bertha does in this organization, forever, for the rest of Marina's life, it will always affect her, no matter what. The only thing that doesn't touch Marina is her direct commission, because that's her labor and her work. You follow me? But the units continue. Let me tell you, you get paid up to $1 million per week in this business for one person, right? How does that work? Look at this. You see that 25.50? That's 75, right? The company allows you to bring up that 75 180,000 times in 1 week. So what does that mean? As long as this is coming up now, not on one side now, not on one side, because you see how we did it, right? As long as they see 75, you get paid. And it keeps going, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. As long as they see that, you're getting paid continuously. Woo-wee. Y'all follow me?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Mr. Nixon.
I will see if I understand this question. Are you asking if once you get a one-time payment from the unit, will you get another payment from the same set of people in the same unit?
Yeah,
That's right. That's the question.
Right, but that's why. That's right. But I answered it right.
You have different payments from units. but not with the exact answer to what he's looking for in this question.
Right. But once you use a unit,
Right.
that's used.
Okay.
It's gone.
Right. So it's
Right, it's gone. However, when it comes up again, you get paid again. When it comes up again, you get paid again. So it's like a trade-off. So you will trade your units for money. So if units keep coming, then you keep getting traded for the money.
But you don't have to trade the units right now. You can wait.
No. Once you hit 75. Yeah, very good. Good question, Ken. Once they see 75, that's it. Yeah, that's where that 25, 50 come from. So every time Pastor P they see the 75 is when you get hit. That's it. And James Brown do that. Yeah, every time. And that's the beauty of the business. That's why I tell you, it's residual, you know. Because you doing the work one time and billing this, and it continues to turn over. Because people are not working this business for you, chef. They working it for themselves. Why? It's because they have their own debt that they need to pay off. I've seen people pay off $70,000 medical expenses. I've seen persons join the business and paid off mortgages within 6 months of being inside this business. I've seen it with my own eyes. So when I tell you this here works, I'm a living witness that this here works. Watch the third way that you get paid. 0.5 to 6%. Watch this. I'm a goal director in the business, right? I get paid every month. As long as I have my position, I get paid 5% of all the gold transactions that happen in my business within that month. In other words, right? Let's say I do 100K. People buying packages, gold inside of it. People buying gold, and they just purchases, right? That means I get $5,000 dump on my master debit card. And guess what? For doing what? Not ooh, I wish I could say it like a feeling. For doing nothing. What they doing? What does your bank give you on your savings account right now?
0.0.
Say 0.0 nothing. And that's real. That's the reality. That's the life that we live in. That's why I tell you, your money inside the bank only getting eat. I hope ain't no bankers inside, huh? Oops. That's the reality of it. But I would get a percentage. Karatbars months start on the 11th and end on the 10th. It's not from the 1st to the 31st. So, on the 10th of the month, the system will calculate the amount of gold that transactions that came up in your organization. On the 11th, Pastor P, you're going to see how much money you got. But on the 1st of the month is when they dump it on the master debit card. Fair enough? The last two packages, they have a premium and a premium professional packages. The premium is for 4,300 euros, and the premium professional is for 8,500 euros. You remember I told you I was going to get back to the 0.1 gram of a cash gold? This one for you. Watch how powerful this is. Right? They have 4 different notes. Remember Miles Monroe said, gold is going to become what? The foundation for currency? This money, you know. You only think this is a pretty piece of paper. Literally, this money, that's gold, what you see in the middle there, this is literally money.
It's a value.
Like, let's say a 0.1 gram of this, like about 4 to 5 US dollars right now. This is a 0.1 gram of a cash gold. This is a 0.2. This is a 0.4. This is a 0.6. I think in some countries right now, you got to trade gold for oil and rice and soap. You got to trade gold for it right now. Here's what happens. Every one of these that is sold throughout the company, Ken, the owner takes out 30 cents. Watch this. This is how he breaks up the 30 cents. 10 cents goes into this pool, and 20 cents goes into this pool here. So, Ken, me and you are part of this pool. And let's just give or take $500,000 is inside of that pool. On the 10th of the month, me and you going to get an equal share. You won't get 100 grand and I get 50 grand. But we're going to get an equal share with the amount of people that's inside of that pool.
That's global. Global.
That is global. A global, exactly. For everybody that's in the pool. So that's around the world, right? On the 10th, you will see the amount that you got. Okay? Sorry, that's the 10th when they calculate. On the 11th, you will see the amount. And on the 1st is when they dump it on your master debit card. Likewise, with the premium professional package, it's the same thing. The only difference is 10 cents goes into one package and 20 cents goes into the other package. The only requirement that they have, I've done this presentation enough times, and let me tell you, the premium package is like, the last one I did was like $5,770. The premium professional package is like about $11,000 and change. And I've already met people in a setting like this who could buy like 10, 12, 13 of those premium professional packages right on the spot. Like easy, like right on the spot, and don't even feel no weight, Marion. So, they require you to purchase, this is 2 grams of gold per month, so that you can maintain your status in each pool. The gold you purchase is yours. You can keep it in storage, or you can have it shipped to you. It's up to you. I like to tell people to set their back office on auto purchase, because you don't know what the share is going to be. And you don't want to miss out on the share. Why? Because you didn't purchase your 2 grams of gold, which is only like what, $140 or whatever, depending on the price on a monthly basis.
That's like a monthly bill, but it's coming back to you.
It's coming back. You might could use the money out of the pools to pay for your gold. There you go. There you go. You use your money out there, so you don't always have to be coming out of pocket to pay for your gold. And mind you, it's a gold saving business, so it's your gold anyhow.
Let me ask you something. So these persons basically ain't got to go there and grab no people to try to get the job.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear the question that he said? He said that, so with these 2 packages, the persons who got these packages don't have to go there and like try to like referral or recruit people. Watch this now. These 2 packages, they're standalone packages. When you get them, you turn your back on them. You purchase your 2 grams of gold and you walk off from it. And you let it bill itself. Okay? It doesn't take work for you to deal with these packages. You will get a pool share every month, but it doesn't take you to work it. Everybody understand that? However, your every Friday pay, which comes from this system, yes, that takes some effort of yourself. Everybody follow me? Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense because people can afford this. They really ain't got no time to be.
No, that's just it. No, some people, that's the reality of it. I know a gentleman. Let me tell you, I know a gentleman. When I was talking to a lady, right, and this in Freeport, and her fiance was telling her to come off the phone, right? This a bunch of garbage. This a bunch of garbage, right? Hop on the plane, went over there. The fella, what he was saying was a bunch of garbage. He took $5,500 and purchased a premium package right off the bat, just like that. And guess what? Before the month was out, he took another $10,500 and purchased a premium professional. So he spent like about 16 grand in the space of a month for something that he was saying was a bunch of foolishness. I'm telling you. So now he has, and guess what? He got them, Mr. Henry, when they were double shares. So when this was 20 cents going into one pool, he got that. When this was 40 cents going into one pool, he got that. I'll tell you what though, any one of these packages you get, you will automatically become a VIP in the business. Hello? Automatically. So you don't need here, here, and here. Automatically you become VIP in the business. That's it. So which means you set up, because I can tell you one thing, when you purchase a premium package and then you tell your neighbor and they get a premium package too, or you see when I was telling you about the 20%, same thing with the premium and the premium professional package. And they come with units too. This come with 100 units, this come with 250 units. You see when I tell you about the units never stop flowing. It never stops flowing. Go ahead, sir. Yeah, both. You have something called your back office. Your back office is where all your information is. I mean, and your people, you can see who's in the business, you can see your money, you can see what you spend off your master debit card. All your information is in what we call your back office. So it ain't nothing you can't see about your business. In other words, Marina, it ain't nothing you can't see in your business when you go into your back office. Everything is right there. On the computer, yeah. Everything is right there.
Yeah, so if you're using it in password, you log in. You have tabs like general and purchases and stuff like that. Just tap into it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
take you to that.
And it shows you everything.
Yeah.
Good? Great. Go ahead, Q.
The best part about it is this. When you create, and you don't get it, create a password.
Mm-hmm.
Just to answer you now. When you become a part of the business, you create your own username and password.
Ah.
Only you will have access to see that business.
Right.
So it's not like we all are part of the business, we just see what's going on and all that business. The only person who will be able to see what's in the organization is whoever you share your information with. And
Yeah.
you can outline.
Right.
Who's going to help you to build your business.
Right. Right. So it's that's why a lot of people, when they come on, you know, I try to tell them, you know, you don't need to change your password right away until you could properly navigate your back office so that your upline would be able to help you. You see what I'm saying? Because it's so much information in your back office, man. I might as well tell you.
Another good thing is every transaction that's done,
But again, he said
they
6 months they
create
changed
an
it.
invoice.
Yes.
So you could print it and it's legit invoice.
Exactly.
Karatbars logo, company logo, and everything.
Everything on
All
it,
them
yeah.
stay right there in the back office. And every time somebody joins, you instantly get an
Email, yes.
sent to you. This person just joined. This is the package they get, and you get documents, everything on file.
Everything on it, exactly.
Everything.
So nothing
Just like a bank.
is.
It's actually a
Yeah,
bank.
that's what it is.
It's a
And
bank.
any information you want, you could go and print. Anything.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
buy your gold, Ken, when you get packages, everything is right there. Even emails being sent, like
Yeah,
you said,
yeah.
everything is transparent,
Even
man.
market value of the gold, what the market value of the gold is.
Yes,
Right there.
it's right there.
Yeah, any changes, you see it.
You see it there. Yeah, this is serious business, man. Serious business. Any other questions?
It's
Any
actually
other
a bank.
questions?
It's actually a bank.
That's what it
It
is.
is a
Talk
bank.
for the beneficiary.
Oh, very good, very good. Also with this business, listen, you can attach a beneficiary to the business as well. So which means, let's say you're doing $15,000 and $20,000 in a week, and God take you home today or tomorrow, right? That don't just go to waste. That goes to whomever you put as the beneficiary. They will just change your name off of this card, take your name from the bottom, and put the name of the beneficiary on the card. So they can go right to the ATM and they can swipe or withdraw money from the ATM off the card. Because remember now, residual. So the money is coming in with or without you because you already built it. You follow me? So it's going to continue to come in anyhow. So if you go on, hey, money pass on to somebody else. What if central bankers do that? You think them banks, when somebody dies, they call and say, hey man, you know, they keep it that way.
You need a lawyer.
They keep it that way. You need a lawyer and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah, seriously. Yeah man, go ahead, sir. McLean.
I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
This Marina organization,
Right.
but Marina, for somehow, she get lazy
Uh-huh.
and she don't want to do business.
Right.
But Bertha, when she decides that, you know something? I'm ambitious.
Right.
What happens to Marina if Bertha works and Marina doesn't work?
And doesn't work. Good question. Very, very, very good question. Here's what happens. Okay. You remember I told you, right? The units is what pays you money. However, if Marina doesn't work her business and Gertha works the business for herself, Marina will have a hell of a lot of units on one side, but you won't get paid. Did I make any sense with that, Pastor P? Very good. It's a dual system. We can't forget that. So, she is benefiting a whole lot with units. You see like how the 300 units went on the left. She got that for doing nothing. So units will continue to pile up for Marina, but until Marina touch that next side, you ain't gonna get paid. The good thing about it is, remember, the 50 divides into where? The higher side. So which means your work got a lot easier because every time you see 25 units on your opposite side, you could be getting money. Did I make sense with that? You follow that? Exactly. Did I get your question, McLean?
The question was basically, you said that we continue to work.
Yeah.
Right.
But
If she
yeah.
doesn't work, how is it she gets paid?
Okay.
You don't work, you don't get paid.
Very good. That's exactly what I was about to say. You remember I said, nothing about this business is promised if you don't put no effort into it. If you don't go on your job, well, you get cut in a minute.
There's a possibility
Yeah.
The only difference between being on a 9 to 5 and not doing anything, and being in this business and not doing anything, is that you have individuals that are close to you, who, for instance, who include you, who's going to tell you, look here, all right, I notice you haven't been doing this, what's going on?
What's going on?
Communication now, the communication is not a demoralizing one.
Right.
It's a question of concern. Because in this world we live in, things happen.
Right.
And I would give myself as a prime example. I am hardly here.
Right. Right.
But I have Gato, I have Mr. Bo, I have Ms. Young, all board directors who assist me.
Right.
I make a call and say, look, I need this and I need that.
Boom. Boom. Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are individuals. This one of the key things that grasped my attention when I initially came into the business is the fact that you're in this business for yourself.
But never by yourself. Never by yourself. Never. And that's the beauty. Yeah. It's never. It's a network. Yeah.
Marina could not do anything, and she could have some family issues going on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there would be somebody, by way of Marina starting off strong in the beginning, now knowing the family issue, somebody comes in the business and
Yeah.
put this person on Marina, so Marina can cycle.
Yeah. 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 And that's a good point because guess what? You can literally put somebody underneath somebody in your organization. So if Marina wants to, you can actually put somebody in Gersla's organization. Because if she's working hard and she's not seeing the money for whatever the reason, you could throw her a bone and give her some help.
Yeah, because when you throw a bone, you throw yourself.
Ta, exactly. Because guess what? No matter what happened, Marina, you still is going to benefit. You still going to benefit. So the more you help her, the more you help yourself. I only encourage people to make sure help people who willing to help themselves. Don't run after people who ain't willing to help themselves because they can pull you down, you know. I mean to laugh like that, chef man, but I'm serious. It can pull you. It can cost a lot of energy. So make sure, we always say, identify persons who's serious in the business. I got some people inside there right now, trust me, I always on their case. They probably tired of me by now. Hey, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Make sure you identify people who want. That's why I just tell people, don't come in this because your friend invited you.